guys. Happy holidays. I hope everybody is well. Merry Christmas. However you celebrate it, I hope your holiday season is going great. You're staying busy, and the world's treating you all right. Before I go on with something I've kind of not learned but got reminded of this month, before I get into that, I need to say thank you to Scottsdale Harley Davidson. Um, some of you guys knew that my bike's been down, but I want to thank them for being patient with me, keeping their word, and getting my bike fixed, like they said they would. I was an impatient person, and I apologize for being an asshole. I didn't apologize for why I was there, but I did apologize for being a dick. So, that being said, the reason I'm saying that is because it leads into what I got reminded this week. And that is, sometimes people don't get your way. Sometimes things aren't what they wanted. You know, as barbers or hairdressers, you know, we get people that'll come back into the shop or into the salon and be like, "Oh man, it's too long," or they'll even come back and complain because like maybe their wife complained that the haircut's too short, and then they come back and we're the target. You know, they'll bitch about they did it wrong or they didn't listen, and that's a tough pill to swallow sometimes. I don't like it when it happens. It happens to me. 13 years behind the chair, every now and again, somebody comes back in, and it's easy to go straight into being defensive and talking shit about them after they've left. The point I want to make is this: there's a couple things that we need to remember, because we're on this side, we're on the service end of it, we're not on the customer end of it. So a couple things I want you to remember. Number one, always be patient. Whether it's with them in the chair and they don't know what they want to do, you know, you want to work hard to make sure you're getting as much information out of them as possible to give them a good haircut. So be patient with them. If they're a client who comes back in and complains, again, you want to be patient with them, listen to their issue, listen to their complaint, and then you go from there. Number two, listen. Listen to their issue. And don't just be like, yeah. Really listen to what they have to say. Because by paying attention to what they say and how they say it, it shows them some respect. And even if they're being an asshole or kind of a dick to you about whatever the issue is, you know, if you take that extra time and listen to them, you know, just show them that kind of courteousness, it kind of goes a long way. And number three, try and fix it. Try and make the situation better. If it's something you can throw them in your chair, get them fixed, and out the door, it makes all the difference. Because if you do it in a positive attitude, they appreciate that. Whether it takes 5 minutes or 10 minutes, they appreciate you taking that time to make it right. What's it doing? There we go. Sorry. If it's something that like, oh, it's too short, you can't go back and fix that. Give them $5 off. You know, say, hey, listen, here's my card. I'd love to have you back. You know, I'll take care of you. You know, I'll knock a couple bucks off that haircut. I'll make it right. I want to keep you if you want to keep them as a customer, you find a way to make it right for them. You know, those three things make all the difference in the world. Robert from Harley Davidson, you know, when I went in and picked up my bike the other day, I apologized. I said, listen, I'm sorry I was an asshole. You have to understand where I was coming from, because I felt like they didn't want to listen to me. I felt like they didn't want to help me. And I felt like they didn't properly prepare this bike for resale. And so when I approached them, I said, listen, I'm I'm sorry for being an asshole. I apologize for how I came off. And he accepted my apology, and he even went as far as, I understood where you were coming from, and you were right in a lot of what you had to say. And so that meant he took the time to listen. And so did like some of the other people I had to deal with going through this process. They took the time to listen to my complaint, and they went out of their way to make sure they made it right. So us as barbers, sometimes we've got to learn that kind of thing as well. We have to be reminded we're in the service industry. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes we have to be reminded that we've got to take care of our customers, whether they're a regular or a first timer. If they're a first timer, taking care of them right can make them a regular for life. And if they're a regular of yours, you're going to automatically want to go out of your way to make sure you take care of them, and take care of them properly. So, on that note, take care of your customers. They're going to take care of you. Have a great Christmas, and we'll see you soon.